Hello everyone, welcome to BYJU'S Exam Prep. I hope you guys can hear me and you can see me as well. If you are able to hear me and see me, just say a quick hi in the comment box, everyone. Let me see who is present in the session. Okay, I can see plenty of you already. I can see Aman is there. Hello, Tanu, Preeti, Kashyap, Shivangi. Good afternoon, everybody. Let me still wait for a couple of seconds. Let everybody join, and then we can start full throttle. Aman is writing some numbers in the chat, but I'm not sure what for is that. But anyways, Vishal Kumar, Vishal, hello. All right. Before I move on, let me quickly tell you today at 3:30 on the BYJU'S Exam Prep app there is a session on vocab. If you have not downloaded the app yet, please download and you can join me at 3:30 today, 3:30 tomorrow also, and we can do a lot of stuff in vocab building exercise. तो बहुत मजा आने वाला है. अगर अभी तक ऐप डाउनलोड नहीं किया है तो प्लीज डू इट, डोंट वेट, and I think you are smart enough to not wait, correct? Okay, so I can see ABS view, I can see Sneha, Ishan, Nandini, Neerja. Good afternoon guys. Vishal is okay. All right, everyone. So I'll repeat. Today at 3:30 on the BYJU'S Exam Prep app, there is a session on vocab. So अगर अभी तक download नहीं किया है, please download. If you have not subscribed to our channel, if you're watching me after the session is over, please do that because then you get notification for more content. And as CLAT comes closer, we need to keep on working on our content all the time, है ना? Okay. Nandini, yes, guys, this session is for 2022 to 2023 both because vocab is important for CLAT. No matter CLAT is for you, CLAT is taking place in 22 or 23. Vocab to vocab hai na. So you are most welcome. Even if you are targeting 22, it is equally good for you because vocab में हम सबका हाथ थोड़ा सा तंग रहता है. Vocab is one area which is like wearing a helmet. हमें पता है, we know helmet is important, but we somehow don't do it. So vocab is similar stuff. We know vocab is important, but somehow we just don't do it. We think one fine day when we get up in the morning, we will have it. But ऐसा नहीं होता. So remember, vocab building is like building a six-pack. You cannot wish it. You cannot say one morning I get up, I will have 6 or 8 packs like Tiger Shroff has. Tiger Shroff has worked for those 6 packs for maybe 5 or 10 years. I don't know. You have to work somewhat similar, but you don't have 10 years. 2-4 महीने तो काम करना ही पड़ेगा ना. All right, everybody. Good afternoon, Mansi, Ankit. Good afternoon. Let me quickly take you through a couple of important things we are doing here at BYJU'S for you. So first thing first, we're targeting 23 CLAT. We have launched our 6th batch for CLAT 23. Please remember we have only 1 year left for CLAT 23. Please work very hard. Free classes are available. आप free classes कर सकते हो, trial classes कर सकते हो. 200 plus live classes will be there. There would be doubt sessions. There would be expert guidance from NLU alumni and alumnus, and day-wise study plan and concept building classes. So the entire gamut of things are there. You would be well taken care of. If you're targeting Maharashtra CET, BLAT, SLAT, Jamia, etc., we have a specific batch for that also. And this batch, if you look at the entire with the characteristics of the batch, the features, we cover everything. So concept classes and e-magazines and quizzes and doubt sessions. सब कुछ है इसके अंदर, कुछ भी हमने छोड़ा नहीं है. Please go ahead and join. You can also take some free trial classes. We have the 4th batch running for CLAT 22 as well. Remember, we have the English batch and the bilingual batch both going on. Okay, so the features are, of course, all the outstanding features are there: concept building classes, quizzes, live doubt sessions, and all the other required things. So अभी तक अगर आपने join नहीं किया, and if you're still thinking कहाँ join करना है, I think you know the answer now. Correct? You would also have weekly performance tests, which are very important because that gives you some direction in terms of your preparation. Correct? So अभी तक if you have not joined and still waiting, please don't do it. Go ahead and join us. You have to download the app. BYJU'S Exam Prep is the app name. Okay. All right, let me see who else has joined now. Do I see some new faces? Yes, I do. Soumya is there, Tanu is there, Preeti, Karma is there, Soumya Patil also. All right, guys, good to see you all. चलो शुरू करते हैं एक बेसिक सा क्वेश्चन लेकर. Let's start with a very basic question, and that is how to build a stronger vocab. Let me tell you something. If you expect magical answers to this question, you will be disappointed unless you meet some divine person who does some abracadabra and you get all the words in your head, or unless Elon Musk tomorrow thinks of creating a chip that has all the words in it which you can put in your head and you are vocab ready. Unless that happens, it's going to be a painstaking process. It's going to be a process that demands hard work. I hope it is clear. तो ऐसा मत सोचना कि मैं ऐसे करूंगा कुछ और आपको vocab आ जाएगा. मैं क्या, कोई नहीं कर सकता. Correct. The process is painstaking, but it's very, very worthwhile. The return on investment is very huge. If you have not started doing it, please start doing it. And the first thing you need to do is please spend time with words. I'll quickly tell you. Words are like just human beings. Okay, words are just, you can call them human beings. And how do we get to know each other when we become friends with strangers? Remember school mein when we met somebody for the first time? Did we know everything about the person? No. You meet somebody on the street, you meet the same person tomorrow, you don't remember. Why? Because you haven't spent time with the person. Same is true with words also. Students complain that when I read newspaper, I come across 10 new words every day. And obviously I don't know any of them. So I lose interest and I stop reading and whatnot. Why does it happen? Because you are not taking time out to know those words. Please understand everyone, if you do not spend time with words, they will not become your friends. So just ask yourself, let me ask you, you tell me in the chat box, are you guys taking out time every day and spending some free time with words every day? Coffee पे बुलाते हो words को, you sit down, have a cup of tea and talk to each other. Like, you meet a new word and you're like, okay, what's up? Well, how do I pronounce you? What's your name? Do you have any brothers or sisters? Synonyms. Do you have any enemies? Antonyms. Which family you are from? Like, tell me about your family. Do you do that? Or are you still trying to do vocab by, just going through some random words, checking out meanings, and then saying, यार vocab तो होता ही नहीं मेरे से, है कि नहीं? So, Tanu, I think vocab का question तो नहीं है that you have asked me, correct? So, if you are not spending time with words, let me tell you guys, you are not going to have a six-pack the way Tiger Shroff has. I hope you understand he spends 10 hours per day building those packs. Same is true with vocab building also. Vocab is invisible abs. They don't impress you probably at the first instance, but they will impress you eventually. Correct? So please work on your invisible abs, which are basically vocab. Now remember, if you are not spending time every day, obviously you cannot expect a lot of improvement, no? My suggestion is take out 20 minutes every day next 5 months. What's the harm? करके तो देखो. 20 minutes every day. Tell yourself, these 20 minutes I am not going to do anything else but spend time with my word friends. Let's call them word friends. Read a vocab book, solve a quiz, go to websites, Merriam-Webster, dictionary.com, answer the questions there in the quizzes. Dictionary.com comes up with a quiz every day. Merriam-Webster has a quiz every single day. Solve them. What happens when you solve one question? You come across 4 options which you may not be aware of. Do some research. Download apps like QuizUp where you can play games. And of course, our app is already there. You get quizzes there also. So please make sure you utilize your time as much as you can. Vocab games खेल के देखो. 20 minutes per day. Try spending with vocab. 20 मिनट कोई ज्यादा टाइम तो है नहीं. वो रील्स देखने की जगह पे यही कर लो. जिंदगी में कुछ फायदा हो जाएगा. Second thing that you must do is, whenever you see a new word, try to create association. Look back at your friends, okay? Look back at your friends. You will see Some of your friends are like funny, some are always sad, रोतलू टाइप होते हैं. You associate friends with qualities, don't you? करते हो ना? इस फ्रेंड का नाम लिया तो ये फनी है, इसका नाम लिया सैड है. एसोसिएट. सेम हैपेंस विद vocab also. If you associate words, you remember the words faster and better. Correct? For example, I will give you an example, but remember the last very important point. You need to revise words. That's one of the biggest way of doing vocab. आपको आप किसी एक से मिलते हो, 10 मिनट टाइम स्पेंड करते हो. Do you think you'll remember the person for the rest of your life? You cannot do that. You have to meet the person more often, talk to the person more often. That is how you remember or know more about the person. Revise. Keep every 7th or 10th day as revision day. करके तो देखो. Correct? So, suppose I am looking at this question. Okay? You tell me the answer first, then we will discuss it. जल्दी से आंसर बता दो everybody. I'm waiting for your answers, everyone. Nandini, Sham, do it from internet, of course. There are plenty of resources available. You guys have the gift of internet. What are you waiting for? Later on, remember guys, there will be nobody else to blame but you and yourself. Please don't wait. Start using internet every day. 20 मिनट ही तो करने को बोल रहा हूँ. And as if it's going to help me. It's not going to help me. When you exercise in the gym, you build abs. I don't. Correct? Hmm. So I want the answer. Please tell me quickly. What is the correct answer, guys? All right. Lasya has answered. Akshin is not sure. B or C. Okay. Okay, I'm getting B or C. But sure नहीं है. That's okay. Okay, I will wait. No problem. But I want more answers and I want them fast because ये बड़ा आसान question है ना? I'm not testing your vocab honestly. I'm just showing you ways to do vocab. All right. So I can see B. Karma is saying B. Soumya Patil retracted. All right. Preeti. All right. Good. Very good. Now, if you look at the word here, it is listlessness. Listlessness basically means when you become disoriented, become too tired to move. Try solving critical reasoning questions for 5 hours at a stretch. Write 3 mocks at a stretch. Do vocab for 2 hours. Then you will realize that you have no energy left. You will have a deep sense of languor. What is languor? Languor basically means when you feel tired, exhausted, or you also feel lazy. आराम आराम से काम करने का मन करता है, दिल नहीं करता कुछ भी करने का. Okay. Now suppose you have seen the word for the first time. Let's assume you have seen the word for the first time. So what is the first thing you will do? You'll be like, okay, hi, Langer, what's up? अजीब सा नाम है तुम्हारा थोड़ा सा, but ठीक है, you are a friend. So I'll say, okay, hi, Langer, what's up? And then I will say, okay, let me learn more about this word. Okay? क्या करेंगे? अगर मुझे ज़्यादा word इस word के बारे में ज़्यादा सीखना है तो I'll sit down with a cup of coffee and then we'll spend some time with it, right? तो मैं उसको बोलूंगा पहले कि यार you sound like a langur, right? Langur, langur, बड़ा. But langur is laziness, tiredness, not feeling like doing anything. But langurs are very famous for having a lot of energy. So now you can associate. It's funny, it's weird, but you can do that. Langurs generally have no languor. They're full of energy. Associate. Langurs have no languor. In fact, if you are full of energy, तो घर पे तुम्हें लंगूर ही बोलते होंगे. I don't know, मतलब probably. Correct? You have started building connection. Okay, so langurs have no languor. All right. So if you spend time with words, what happens? You start getting the hang of it, and then you can know more about the word. Ask about the family relations. Brother sister है कि नहीं? दुश्मन कौन है तुम्हारा? Antonym कौन है? वगैरह वगैरह. For example, if you keep on digging through a word, just use Google to do it. आजकल तो इतना available है information, you don't have to do anything extraordinary. Just go to the origin of the word and you can learn words very fast. For example, suppose you start having the mindset of an archaeologist. Correct? Archaeology, I think you guys know already. Now, who can tell me the meaning of archaic? Anybody who can tell me the meaning of archaic? What does it mean? Also pronounced as archaic. So let me see. Who gives me the meaning of Soumya? Yes, good that you remember. Very good. So who can tell me the meaning of this word? Archaic. And if you don't know, you can say, I do not know, but I don't want you to Google and tell me. Just tell me straight away. Okay, jaldi se. So Soumya Patil says old fashioned. Okay, Ishan is saying. Now remember, guys, old and old fashioned are not same. Huh? Old people may not be old fashioned. Even modern, even younger people can be very old fashioned. Right? I hope you get the point. But I'm happy. Yes, you gave me the correct answer. Very good. Now, if you look at both the words, if you go back to check the meaning of these words from internet, for example, you would discover something very interesting. You would discover that both words come from archaikos in Greek language. It's given in Google, just in the meaning of the word. Just type meaning, you'll get it. Both come from archaikos and they mean beginning or ancient. So what does archaeology study? Archaeology studies the beginning of civilizations, for example, through artifacts, through objects made by humans. आर्कियोलॉजी क्या करता है? ही करता है ना, स्टडी करता है इंसान ने कब कहाँ रहना शुरू किया, व्हाट्स द हिस्ट्री थ्रू द objects. And what is archaic? Archaic is something which is old fashioned, obsolete, out of date. बहुत पहले यूज करते थे, एंशियंट टाइम में यूज करते थे, इट्स नो मोर यूज्ड. Suppose you have a laptop with 1 GB RAM. People will say it's an archaic laptop. It's an obsolete laptop. Just go back, find out the origin of the word, and you would learn so much so fast. Now let me ask you something. Archaeology, I think most of you knew, correct? Maybe some of you did not know this word. Now, when you know the origin of both words, can I say remembering both, or at least the word archaic, would be much easier? Yes or no? Let me know in the chat box. आराम से याद रहेगा ना कि अच्छा archaeology, old, ancient, कुछ तो लिखता. And then you can do 5 synonyms of archaic or 5 antonyms of archaic. It becomes much easier. Spend time, please. If you don't do it, you are the one to blame. For example, the word languor comes from the word for lose in Latin. Now, do you see the connection? Languor comes from the word for lose. Later on, the original word for lose in Latin became the word for illness. So you can say languor word comes from the Latin word for lose or illness. Now, do you see the meaning? Kitna aasan hai? Languor means what? When you feel like sick, you are like, I don't want to get up, I don't want to go anywhere. Your body feels very loose, you're not very in a vigorous state. कुछ करने का मन नहीं करता, you just want to relax, lie down on couch and watch Netflix. That's languor, because it comes from the original word for lose or illness. Now you can see the connection, correct? And suppose I give you this word and this sentence and I ask you, what is the meaning of languish here? Who can tell me the meaning of languish? Without, of course, checking. अपने हिसाब, I think you can guess also. थोड़ा connection दिख रहा होगा. Can you please guess and tell me, everybody? I'm waiting for your answer quickly, everyone. What is the meaning of languish? Akshat is sending me the name of what he would watch. Akshat, after CLAT is over, okay? Not before that. अभी रिलैक्स करोगे तो क्लैट के बाद ज्यादा टाइम मिलेगा रिलैक्स करने को, कुछ ज्यादा. So, what is the meaning of the word language? Who can tell? Opsi, you can't afford right now, okay? अभी कोई ब्रेक नहीं लेगा, एग्जाम ब्रेक करने के बाद ब्रेक लेना है, not before that. Okay, language is weekend. Fair enough, you are at least trying, okay? Lose. Languish in prisons for decades. Languish. You are getting into law, you should know this word, है ना? Now, the good thing about languish is it comes from the same root that languor comes from. So very clearly languish will have a similar meaning. Languish basically means to remain at a place and you slowly suffer. There is a sense of suffering. For example, an innocent man in jail would languish there. You would stay there and suffer, just like as if you are ill, you would feel very weak. For example, suppose somebody is not well or is ill and is staying in a very badly managed hospital. The person would languish there for time to come, for a long time. Languish is when you suffer, you feel very bad, you feel exhausted, absolutely weak. Same root, languor, languish. Now just create a triangle here, langur, languish, languor, and you would remember the word for a longer time, yes or no? Langur does not languish anywhere, langur does not have any languor. Langur to langur hota hai. Try to create connections, everybody. If you try to create connections, spend time with words, do some basic research, you would see you are doing fabulously well in vocab. People do the exact opposite. वो क्या करते हैं? They try to mug up, रट्टा मार लो. It doesn't work. Correct? For example, salubrious. It comes from the Latin word salus, which means healthy. So what will salutary mean? Same thing, healthy. Hill stations are very salubrious. Hill stations are very salutary in nature. And if you want to create some link, so Sallu Bhai hai na? Sallu Bhai is full of good health. Find the connection. कुछ भी weird सा बना लो, correct? Please remember, the funnier, more weird your connection, the more you would remember the word. Word याद रखना है तो create करो बिल्कुल funny और बिल्कुल weird सा कोई link, correct? If you want to go to a salubrious place, then take Salu Bhai along. He'll make you exercise every day. Full body सही रहेगी. 6, 8, 20, 30 packs आ जाएंगे. No problem. Right? Find connections. So Soumya just told me that once I had taught the word lassitude and people have not forgotten that. Absolutely. Lassitude is a synonym for languor. Lassitude means listlessness. It's a feeling that you get after drinking lots of, yes, you guessed it right, lassi. Try doing it in summer time, okay? अभी नहीं, summer में try करना. एक बड़ा सा ग्लास लो लस्सी का, पी लो आफ्टरनून में आफ्टर लंच, फिर देखना कैसी नींद आती है, टायर्डनेस फील होती है, लेजीनेस, है ना? Because it comes from lassus means tired. तो देख लो लस्सी का पूरा लिंक है यहाँ पे. Lassitude is what? Tiredness. Create link. You will never forget words. Create as weird links as possible. Spend time with vocab. Words are your friends, but थोड़ा time देना पड़ेगा ना. जिनको हम time नहीं देते वो हमसे गुस्सा हो जाते हैं. Words are like that. Spend some time. Don't tell me you don't have time. You have already wasted a lot of time. Take out 20-30 minutes every day. You will see the compounding effect very fast. 2 महीने में बहुत फर्क पड़ जाएगा. Pick up any basic grammar, basic vocab book and finish it. Correct? तो अब ऐसा नहीं कि अभी जाके लस्सी पीना शुरू कर दो. I just gave you an example. Okay? All right, everybody. Send me the answer fast. जल्दी से. Very easy question. Quick, as fast as you can. बहुत आसान question है. प्रांजल भारद्वाज, hello. Nandini, please go through a book. You will never be able to figure out what is important for exam. Okay? Your vocab level should be good enough to read and understand editorials. That should be the benchmark. मुझे editorial पढ़ के समझ में आ रहा है, मैं ज़्यादा words में नहीं फंस रहा. You are doing well in vocab. You can do it like that also. Time ज़्यादा नहीं है हमारे पास. If you are targeting CLAT 22, 23, you have time. Can do. Okay. Soumya Patil, language and anguish are not same word. Their meaning wise they are very different. I want you to figure it out. C. Okay, क्या बात, very good. Now suppose you do this question and it says abnegation. Do a basic research. Google पे जाओ. You would see that the word abnegation comes from negation, and nega basically means negative or no. Nega word basically means no, and that is why negative is used as a word for no in aviation or military. So suppose you are in a battlefield and I give you an order and I ask, did you understand? And you say negative. What you mean is no. So negation basically means falsification, proving something is not true. Every word has something to tell you. Just go and find out. So now let's see. Abnegation. Negation is no. Nega is no. So what will be the meaning? Meaning will be denial. To deny means to say no. Very simple. When you know words, when you know their origin, when you have spent time with them, words become very simple. You can spend a lot of time with them, you can become much better. ज़्यादा time नहीं तो 20 मिनट ही दे दो. जल्दी से आंसर बताओ please, everyone, quickly. Tanu, yes, good. Very simple question, कोई problem ही नहीं है. Please remember guys, this word when you pronounce it, T is not pronounced really, it's pronounced as T, okay? It's nonplussed, not plussed, nonplussed. Soumya Patil, that's correct. Okay, C. बहुत बढ़िया, very good. बहुत बढ़िया effort, very good effort guys. Okay, I have not found any other answer so far. सब C बोल रहे हैं, ठीक है, that's fine. But I'm waiting for 10 more seconds. Let everybody answer. फिर question को discuss करते हैं, है ना? Okay. I think the entire batch is saying the same thing. सभी C कह रहे हैं. So I can take it further, no problem. Okay, so question says there is a lot in life that can leave you nonplussed. There's a lot in life. जिंदगी में बहुत सारी चीजें हैं जो आपको nonplussed कर सकती है. यानी astound कर सकते हैं. Astounding is what? Astounding is this feeling, right? So like, oh my god, CLAT दिया, सोचा था 100 plus आएगा, 10 plus आया. You are surprised, है ना? But you can be dumbfounded also. You are like shocked. You are absolutely astonished. You are bamboozled, right? You are puzzled. You are foxed. So like, ये क्या हो गया मेरे साथ? Or you can become disconcerted. Disconcerted also means you are puzzled. You are like surprised. But unperturbed means you are not bothered. You are like, हाँ ठीक है, 10 आ गए बहुत है, no problem. I'm not bothered. I'm chill, total chill pill. And therefore, if I'm looking for an antonym of the word, then very clearly nonplussed, which means shocked, का antonym क्या होगा? Not bothered. So the correct answer would be D. Now, please don't tell me that you are nonplussed, that you are shocked, that you are surprised. यार ये क्या हो गया? मैंने तो क्वेश्चन ध्यान से पढ़ा ही नहीं, मैंने तो ये नहीं किया, मैंने वो नहीं. Don't tell me that, okay? Nishant, is that so? Thank you. Now let me tell you guys, ladies and gentlemen, almost the entire batch is now nonplussed. Yes or no? Oh my God, ये क्या हुआ? हमने तो antonym word देखा ही नहीं, क्योंकि question देखना हमारी जिम्मेदारी है ही नहीं. We are not supposed to look at the question. We are just supposed to close our eyes and answer the question. जबरदस्त तरीके से. So please don't be. I have told you countless times. क्वेश्चन पढ़ना, आंसर निकालना आपकी जिम्मेदारी है, मेरी नहीं है. All right. So I'll stop it here, everyone. I hope you liked the session. I hope you found the content useful. And more importantly, I hope you would do what I have discussed. ऐसा नहीं कि सेशन खत्म, बात खत्म, फिर से वही करेंगे जो अभी तक करते आ रहे हैं. Then you will not make progress. Is the point clear? I want you to tell me that yes, we will start spending time with vocab. मुझे चैट में कैंडल के साथ ऐसे हाउस पे हाथ रख के फोटो चाहिए. प्लीज सेंड मी क्विकली. यहाँ आई स्वेयर, कसम खाता हूँ कि आपसे टाइम तो स्पेंड करूंगा वो कैब के साथ. आप इतना बोल रहे हो, लेट मी डू इट. व्हाई नॉट ट्राई इट आउट? And I will also spend some time finding the origin, finding connection, creating weird connections, creating funny connections so that I can remember the words. तीन ही बात तो बोली मैंने और रिवाइज करना है. Please confirm in the chat everybody. पक्का? Yes. All right guys. On app 3:30 today. 3:30 today on app. I have a session on vocab. If you guys are free, please come there and tell your friends as well. Two more things. There is a subscribe button. Please press that if you want more great content from our team. And secondly, if you like the session, please press the like button. That makes this particular session reach more students and also makes me feel nice. So ज़्यादा मुश्किल है नहीं. Just try it out. Press the like button. I will see you again. Thank you so much, everybody. Bye bye. Take care, everyone. Thank you so much. Bye, everyone.